LeeBoy booth. Booth number 1123. They are about to launch an exciting new PinkPaver. Gather around now, the press event will soon begin.
Everybody hear me okay? Well, we have been waiting for this day. There's a lot of excitement amongst the LeeBoy employees, and this is a great, huge moment. My name is Al Cleveland. I'm the manager of business development for VT LeeBoy, and I really appreciate everybody stopping by. This is a great crowd. I really would like to thank the media, ACS itself, as well as our employees. Our employees have made such a huge commitment to this event, and we're anticipating tremendous success. So without any further ado, I'd like to introduce Bob Grail, my boss. He is the president and COO of VT LeeBoy. Bob?
Again, I'll echo what Al said and thank everyone for being here. This is truly a very proud moment for our company, our employees, our vendors, and a very dear friend of ours and business partner in Stevens Equipment, Dennis Elson. Thank you, Dennis. We all would like to improve the quality of the health in our community. Last year alone, cancer, in some form or fashion, has claimed over 500,000 lives. And I guarantee you, everyone here, every employee at LeeBoy, employees at Stevenson Equipment, can tell a story of someone that's been affected by this devastating disease. That's why the employees at LeeBoy are so passionate about supporting this cause. Every year we support the American Cancer Society through the Relay4Life. This year is extra special for two reasons. One, NPE, which is a great show for us, happens to be in our backyard. We're based out of Lincoln, North Carolina. So this allows us the opportunity to bring a lot of our employees to really kind of boast about the hard work that they do every single day. The second reason, which we'll unveil in a few moments, is behind me. I've heard everyone seems to know what's underneath this unveiling, but I want to keep it a secret for now. So I am so proud of our employees, our vendors, our trusted partners. Dennis, I can't thank you enough for stepping up in your company. Dennis has a very personal story to tell. So I'm going to let Bryce Davis, who's our General Manager of Sales in North America, introduce Dennis. Because Bryce was very instrumental in bringing Dennis to this cause for us. So again, thank you very much. I certainly appreciate it.
Thanks, Bob. Bob, you're 100% correct. But I want to take a minute to thank Amy Schwann and NPE, the show, for letting us do this here. This is tremendous, and thank you all for being here. I want to tell you a little story about how this started at LeeBoy. Mike Lee's daughter, Tamra, raise your hand, Tamra. She came to us with an idea. It's what you're going to see here in a few minutes. It was an idea that started this big. It has grown into, the whole company has gravitated onto this project, from the guys in the paint shop to the guys that build it, to the sales team, to accounting, everybody. You would not believe how big of a project this has become at LeeBoy. So, Tamra, thank you. We also need to thank our suppliers. When Tamra came to this idea, look at this banner, we have about 32, 35 suppliers that also donated to this event, to our PinkPaver project. Without this project would not be this big as it has become. And saving the best for last, but as Bob said earlier, one of our top dealers, Stevenson Equipment, and the president and CEO of Stevenson Equipment, Dennis Heller, he was our first call. He's our guy that we thought of first for this project because of his story. And Dennis didn't even think twice. When we asked him, he said, I'm in. What do I need to do? So I'm not going to ruin Dennis's surprise. So Dennis Heller, you can tell the story.
Well, the story isn't much of a surprise. As you might imagine, my wife had breast cancer. Last year we got that call none of us ever want to get. Fortunately, in part by the American Cancer Society, breast cancer is a real open item. We can talk about it. Awareness is out there, and the advocacy that the American Cancer Society does helps women through this. My wife went through a double mastectomy a little over a year ago, and thank God she's fine. She's as beautiful as ever, and she's going to live a long, healthy life. But there's a backstory. After I agreed to buy this paver, which I'd also like to thank our customer, I don't know if he's here, MJ Paving, who ultimately bought this paver from us. I walked into this office after meeting with LeeBoy, and I said to my sales manager, Mark Myers, I said, Mark, I just bought a PinkPaver. I thought, oh my, what are we going to do with that? So we got to find a good buyer that's going to represent this cause very well in our community. This thing's going to be around for a long time. These machines last forever. 3 weeks later, I'm sitting in Mark's office, and he says, my wife has just been diagnosed with breast cancer. It took on totally me. You know, I already was bought into the whole thing, personal experience. But now my sales manager's telling the same story. So we honor our wives with this, and everybody else is affected by this disease, and that's the end of my story. It's an honor for me to be here. Thank you to LeeBoy and all the vendors, and ultimately our customer bought this thing, so it's a great day. Thank you.
Okay, I'd like to ask a few of our LeeBoy associates and Dennis. Dennis, if you wouldn't mind, if you would like to grab part of the cover. We're going to try to do this. If we can try to go up and over, we get enough people around. Yeah. Mark, you want to help? As best we can. There you have it. Okay, it doesn't stop here. For all the contributions, and Dennis, if you would come up here with me, like Tamara, Amber, the American Cancer Society RelayforLife. Stand on the sides, please. Through everyone's efforts that we had mentioned, through our vendors, through Stevenson and Dennis's contribution, through our employees' contribution, we have raised for the American Cancer Society this year a check in the amount of $100,000. Thank you, everybody. We certainly appreciate the support. And anyone who wants to buy LeeBoy paver, we have many salespeople here today. Thank you.